How you guys doing tonight? How the hell you doing? Got through Wednesday. We got through Wednesday. Oh my God. Freaking US almost voted tonight, but you know what? They stalled. We're going to dive into that. Not many people are covering it. It's kind of slipped over a lot of people's radar, but we're gonna dive into it here. Hope you guys haven't gotten yourself out of the market yet. Mondo, welcome, Mondo. Thank you for joining tonight. Hope you're having a great evening as well. Look at this alien asset. Look at it, just sitting there, waiting to abduct us all into its into its golden ray of light. That, of course, is Bitcoin. How you guys doing? Bitcoin, oof. We went all the way up to 59 today, almost 60K, and right down to 57.7, 41 currently. 57.7. What the heck is going on? And but this, which is funny, this is where we left last night. Look at this. I'm gonna move you guys out of the way. Shoot, man. Look at where we ended up. Almost following the little bit of TI I showed last night. Oh, I didn't think we're just gonna go up here and do this. And the same thing we do all the time. Play around these levels, right? 3 a.m., 3 p.m., 3 a.m., 3 p.m. It's the same stuff. And on one side of the world, it's 12 a.m. On the other side of the world, it's 12 p.m. We're looking at the same targets every single day. That's why you can almost predict this. Unless there's any significant macro conditions, you're gonna get this every day. We go over this stuff all the time. So yeah, I want to brush that off a little bit on you guys. Because yeah, I keep calling it. Nothing spectacular. I'm not making any huge predictions or anything, but yeah, this silly stuff like this just plays out. But yeah, Bitcoin again just kind of doing nothing. Although we have big policy changes coming, right? Big policy changes coming. As here we are. We're trying to. I guess the Democrats are trying to keep their footing, right, in this election cycle, as they try to keep Biden's veto on the SAB 21 bill alive. If you guys aren't familiar, we've covered that in the past. It's getting brought back up again, as here we go right back into the legal mumbo jumbo that's happening right now in the House. Everyone's trying to vote to basically veto the president's veto. Revoke the president's veto, to be precise. So yeah, we're going to dive into that. I couldn't find any news on it, but they were supposed to vote on the bill tonight. It was actually supposed to happen about 4 o'clock, and it was 4 hours ago, and they ended up postponing it until tomorrow morning. So we're going to have to wait on that, right? But that could happen as soon as tomorrow afternoon. We get an actual clarity and vote on that, whether or not the SEP 21. If you're familiar with that or not, I'm just going to quickly break it down. SEP 21 was basically the governance of banks, right? Holding your crypto and the regulation around crypto being held by the banks. Is it an asset? Is it not an asset that's supposed to be on the balance sheet for a bank? Is that considered an asset? According to the current ruling, it's not. It's not, which is BS, because it's clearly an asset of its own class. And this is how they're getting into loopholes. And according to last minute, in the middle of the hearing, I watched the whole damn thing today. It was freaking grueling. Oh my god! I wish I could. I wish I could share the whole thing with you. It was like freaking 3 hours long, man. Oh my god. We'll see if we can find some clips on Twitter later. Let's dive into a whole bunch of stuff we got tonight. Yeah, Bitcoin kind of coming back down tonight. We did have a little bit of a pump right before we started, and it just started kind of falling through. U.S. national debt, of course, teetering on $34.9 trillion in U.S. debt. Right? We're not slowing down. We're not slowing down. And I do want to make that very clear. Again, guys, I will be changing my hours. I had an interview today at McDonald's. I'm going back to work at McDonald's. Second job. No. Second job. Seriously, no BS. I'm getting a second job. I'm looking at maybe moving my hours on YouTube, to pushing it back. And I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen, how I'm going to get around it. But I'm going through a little bit of a midlife crisis, and I could use some extra funds. So yeah, we wanted to kind of pull that out there as we sit teetering on $35 trillion in U.S. debt. Feeling the heat, man. Feeling the heat. All right, fear and greed index of the U.S. Stock Exchange, also trading at like the highest levels on record, right? And it's adjusted for inflation. Is it really that high? Yeah, you could argue and say it's not. It's just keeping up with inflation. And then, of course, crypto sitting at a low 28, up from 1 point 2 days ago, 27. In fear! Oh my God, we're fearing. The biggest fear of this entire move isn't even really fear itself. It's the the Mt. Gox sell-off and Germany, right? It's not even gonna make a dent. If anything, it's gonna push us back a month. Not worried about that at all. Not even gonna fade it. Not even going to phase it. Okay, dollar sitting at 105, teetering on 105 again. They have to print a ton of money. I don't think the dollar is really gonna go anywhere anytime soon. And crypto coming up on the day, everything kind of coming back up. Jasmine made a big move today, right? It's the second biggest mover on the day against Stacks. That's another great project if you haven't picked up any Stacks yet. It's a token, of course, built on Bitcoin. And then, we have Aave. I guess Aave's up a little bit more than Jasmine. Oh, no! But yeah, Jasmine's coming a bit back up. And again, I think Aave and Jasmine both are again, layer 2s on Ethereum. Your layer 2... Ooh, is that Mint? Is that Mint? Oh, Mantle. Duh, Mantle. Duh. Yeah, so you're and look, the Matic had a little bit of a pump too, at 2%. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, we gotta get excited for some of these small wins, right? Some of these small wins. And that's only because they're layer 2s on Ethereum, and they're going to be moving with the ETF narrative that's happening in 10 days or less. We are going to have, supposedly, unless intervention from the SEC, we're going to have some ETH ETFs, right? Ethereum ETFs. So, good news to come out there. We're moving on from that to... How much biddies? Yeah, with all the sell-off and all the FUD. Oh my God, the fear is the negative. We're at 27, the highest levels of fear since FTX collapsed. Oh my God, burn your money and throw it in the air. Yeah, we're done with this asset class. No, go back to money. Oh, keep it close, because crypto's dead. Oh yeah, that's really what they're thinking about right now. It's crazy, guys. Come on, grow the hell up. This is a brand new asset class, an alien asset class. It ain't going nowhere. It's only going up. And it's not just about the money, right? It's not just about the dollar amounts. It's about the utility, the use case. Web freaking 3, man. This is gonna be the money we pay the robots. This is gonna be the layer that they're communicating with the robots and the AI, and we're gonna get into that crazy segment later. But anyway, yeah, 2.47 million. Nothing has changed. I repeat, what did I say? Nothing has changed. Still sitting in unprecedented low levels for Bitcoin on all exchanges. This is all Bitcoin you have left to fight over. 8 billion people have to fight over 2.47 million Bitcoin. That's it. And even though they're selling off, what was it today? Another 1,500 Bitcoin from Germany, right? Whatever it is. Every day they're doing around the same range from their stack of 200K-ish, 150K-ish, whatever they're selling off. It's not making a dent, man. They're selling off, what is it, 10% of their stack a day? Is it? I hate math, man. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure 10% of 150,000 is 1,500, right? I don't even know why I need to do this. I should be confident enough. Jesus. 10%. Yeah. Roughly 10%. So, yeah, that's what's going on. It's making nothing. It's not even making a dent. It's not making any significant amount of a dent. But the sooner this sell-off occurs and it's over, we're done, we're over with it, and there'll be no FUD. There's nothing here. If anything, take advantage, again, like I've been saying all throughout this entire thing, take advantage of the low price points, because it's the last time we're probably going to see it. That's probably it. Unless we have some crazy war or... who knows? Bitcoin on the ETFs, right? Bitcoin ETFs, all the asset managers in the world holding all the biddies, right? All the biddies. U.S. still sitting at the #1 country holding all the biddies, 213,000. They still haven't sold off the amount that they claim they were going to sell off, especially since they've been holding, right, from Silk Road forever. They've been doing their scheduled sell-offs, which haven't been really much of anything. Yeah, you can see Germany is not even listed on here anymore. We did have Germany on here. I think it's because they moved all their... There it is, 13,000 left. 13,700. This was a huge amount before, but... El Salvador is getting close to that now. They're about halfway there. As they buy 1 Bitcoin every single day to put it on their balance sheet. And it's wide and open, as it should be. We should all know what our countries are doing with the monies. Anywho, Grayscale sitting at 275,000 biddies at roughly 315 roughly for IBIT, so 173,000 for Fidelity, and 48,000 for ARK, right? Those are the big four players in the ETF world. And we haven't seen the banks get in yet, right? Kathy Wood says, watch out for the banks. They're coming. And this is going to be 100 times. That's what Kathy says. Maybe we can find a little bit of that clip to share tonight as well. All right. So that's the Bitcoin ETF news. And yeah, they're still accumulating. And they're accumulating massively right now. Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of these Bitcoin ETFs are being bought up during this entire sell-off. Why aren't you doing the same? Please, don't be stupid. This is not a drill. Don't be selling off right now. All right. Taking advantage of this. Be humble, be hodl, and strong. Top 10 cryptos. Just kind of taking a look at here. Top 10, nothing really changing here. Cardano still sitting at number 10 spot. Tron sitting at 11. Avalanche, of course, and Sheep. Nothing has changed. And then all the assets in the entire world. Bitcoin still sitting at number 10. Again, only took 15 years for Bitcoin to get to number 10. Let that sink in. Should be huge, man. This silly money nonsense. Okay. Moving on. Bitcoin Rainbow Chart, of course, as we teeter and totter around 60K. Not even 60K, man. 57, 58. We are at a fire sale. I repeat, every time we are on a fire sale, what are we going to do? We're going to burn some more freaking money. Where the hell is my fire starter? Dang it! Sitting at a fire sale tonight again. We're going to see if we can light up some bennies to commemorate this day. Bitcoin sitting at a fire sale during the bull run. Who would have thunk? Here we go. More bennies for the fire. Here we are. And there goes that Benny. Goodbye, Benny. Goodbye. Woo! Just set the fire alarm. Damn it! Take the... It's gonna set the house on fire! Ah! And you put it where it belongs, back in the trash. That's what we do here. That's what we do. The silly, funny money. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. This is why I gotta keep going back to work, man. I keep burning my money. Oh my god. Alright. So, Binance CEO, crypto prices, he says, crypto prices may fluctuate, but the fundamentals are still strong. Yeah. Says Binance, who controls their own price of their own freaking governance token, right? The freaking exchange token, Binance, sitting at like roughly $500 per BNB token still. It's nuts. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so I'm not even going to read that because I'm not a big proponent or fan of that exchange. And I do not endorse any exchange or token for any exchange, right? We are about, yeah, keeping the world... Oh, I got some ashes in my water, man. Ooh, money water. Yeah. Oh, stupid money. God, get so worked up. Tech Coalition urges Biden to lead on cryptocurrency regulation. Because if you don't, Sleepy Joe, you're going to lose the election. They keep telling you. And you don't listen. Oh my God. No, instead, right now, they are gathering up the votes to try to get the Democrats all together, combined, to support Biden in this veto. Because this is the last chance. This is the last chance for the president to look any sort of strong, I guess, in any governmental position or power. I don't know, man. I don't know. Biden's just done, man. He's done. I'm sorry. You had your time. Iran proposes to link all BRICS. That's British. That's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and Saudi Arabia, South America. South Africa, and a bunch of other new nations that just included into BRICS recently. Yeah, linking all their payments together. So what are they going to use? A stable coin, perhaps, possibly a stable coin. So yeah, Iran states it's time to link BRICS nations' payment systems together, a tighter integration between the economic systems of the countries the BRICS bloc is brewing. The Islamic Republic of Iran is seeking the implementation in the system to integrate all existing payment systems of countries into BRICS bloc, which includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, UAE. Right? We just keep going. We just keep going, man. Nasser Kanani is a spokesperson of the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Iran, has reinforced the need and opportunity in the creation of such a system as given the geopolitical conditions. At a press conference, Kanani referred to the recent integration of the Russian and Iranian payment systems as how it may extend the whole bloc. The necessary conditions have been created to transfer the payments of international currencies to whether they did expressly the proposal to the Russian side to extend this mechanism to the BRICS countries. They're not slowing down, man. They are on a mission to de-dollar the whole rest of the world, right? The whole rest of the world. And I mean, the dollar's not going away anytime soon. It's still here to stay. Not here to stay. It's slowly getting faded out. It's going, man. It's going slowly. It's getting faded out, and at some point we're gonna wake up and we're gonna wonder why we were sleeping on this news, man. As it continues to get stronger and stronger, this movement overseas. This is not a drill. It's not a drill, man. Just come on. It's not a drill. It's happening right before our eyes. It's coming. It's coming. All right. So yeah, I had to do it. And of course, that flows right into our dystopian future. Welcome to dystopian future. This is, of course, I, the Crypto Otaku, welcoming you to our dystopian future segment. Have you gotten your daily dose of Bitcoin. How about Bitcoin? You take any orange pills lately? I suggest you definitely share some with your family and friends, your loved ones. These are great, perfect party gifts. They get you off the dollar standard. They see the future of ripping up your money and burning it, and the potential of maybe melting your coinage down to maybe get some nickel or maybe some I don't know. What, zinc? You want some zinc? Want some pennies? No. Of course, I'm here to tell you about the AI taking over, right? The robots, right? We talk about the new Optimus robots coming and how they can basically do almost every single motor function that you can do right now. And most people that can't do anymore because they're fat, overweight, they're dying, they're disabled. I'm going through a midlife crisis right now, and I've got friends, family, and loved ones dying at unprecedented rates, faster than my grandparents. I'm watching all of their children die in their 60s. Please take care of yourself. Do educational research to figure out what's going on with not just your money, but your health and the food we're eating and the consuming. And that's why I'm a huge proponent of RFK specifically as well, because, RFK, he's not shying away from it. He's been out there since day one. He's pushing all the things I talk about here on the channel. It's insane how much, how well he aligns with my core values and beliefs. But anyway, I have to tell you, it's coming. AI's coming. They're coming. It's coming for your jobs. It won't be very long. And if you are a driver of any kind, boof, goodbye. Your jobby is goodbye. Say goodbye to your job. If you're a telemarketer, if you're a lawyer, if you're a data entry clerk, if you're an accountant, if you're a bookkeeper, especially if you're a freaking lawyer, we want to get those damn liars out of here, right? Receptionist, bank teller, a clerk of any kind. Simple robots are going to replace that pretty quick. Travel agent, factory worker, fast food worker, customer service rep, and of course your friends, your family, and especially your romantic loved ones. Those sexy robots are coming. They're coming, and they're going to have curves like you don't believe. Jesus. And they're going to be able to do things that humans aren't even capable of. They're all coming. They're all coming to a city near you in the dystopian future. Some of these arcade games are still running in the dystopian future, believe it or not. Although they replaced all the beautiful CRTs with LCD monitors. But you know what? They'll still take your crypto. They'll still take your crypto in the future. All right, moving on. Oh man. So that's of course what's going on with the dystopian future. Today, German government offloads, of course, 9,736 Bitcoin in 20 hours. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought they did. Didn't they just sell off like 1,500 yesterday? I thought they were continuing with that. It's actually a lot more. And you saw today, I showed you, the amount on exchanges has pretty much not even budged. It's still roughly on the same amount. Why? Because BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK even, are all picking up all this Bitcoin and rolling it right into their ETFs. They're using you as their liquidity. They're taking away your potential earning from this asset class. Every day, every single day. I see it every day. And no one's talking about it enough. How it just floods right into their pockets and not yours. German government offloads a 9,736 Bitcoin in just 20 hours. Reserves could deplete by tomorrow. Damn, man, this is gonna go faster than I thought. I really was. I did the math one night over. Oh, that was during 4th of July shutdown, whatever you call it, week off, right? The week of shut. I took off of. We took off a week here on the stream before 4th of July, and I did some moon math with this crazy German sell-off nonsense. I said it was going to be taking about a week, about a month roughly from the 4th. Technically, we're only about a week and a half in so far. So man, it could only be, maybe it's only 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe I was a little off with 4 weeks, but still, this is insane. It's insane how we're not budging at all. So yeah, the swift Bitcoin sales could soon lead to total reserve depletion. Germany's Bitcoin transfers after the country moved $220 million worth of funds. Since then, the over period of 19 hours, 30 minutes, the government's BTC wallets have transferred 9,736 big Bitcoin, valued at 64 million. Man, this is nothing. That's nothing. It's $500 million. Bitcoin is a $1.2 trillion asset, slightly under 1.2. It's nothing, man. It's a drop in the bucket. It's a drop in the bucket, man. Biddies, man. Billions, not even trillions. This is a $100 trillion market asset class, man, that we're talking about. Future $100 trillion asset. The recipients of this transfers include Coinbase, Bitstamp, Kraken, Flow Traders, Cumberland, and an unknown address since June 19th, 2024. This unknown address is probably their own personal hoard, since they have to legally sell this asset because they are a revered large government, right? A world third largest economy, fourth largest economy, I believe. I think by right behind Japan still, unless that has changed, which has changed a couple times this year. Japan and Germany have gone back and forth because Japan's not looking good, guys. I'm still thinking about going to Japan, but I got too many family members passing. I'm probably not going to do that this year. Anyway, the involvement of prominent exchanges in the market makers along with the unknown address underscores the complexity and the scale of these transactions. Future actions by the German government in the cryptocurrency market will closely monitored by the global market participants. At the current pace, the Bitcoin reserves could entirely deplete by tomorrow already, and it hasn't even affected the amount on exchanges. What do I tell you? It's a nothing burger since the very beginning, and the Mt. Gox is a nothing burger. And the Mt. Gox thing, I would say, is even more of a nothing burger because they're not even getting their Bitcoin back, right? They're gonna be getting their cash, and then what are they gonna do with the cash? If they're smart investors, they're gonna roll that cash right back into Bitcoin, right back into this asset class. It's coming. And they're gonna hodl. They're gonna hodl be thy name, diamond hands, and that's exactly what we're gonna do here. Anywho, so yeah, it's all nothing, no news, no nonsense here. CFTC chairman, I wanted to touch base on this as well, as the SEC is terrorizing our market, right? The CFTC has now had enough. He said. And I quote, well, I guess I'll have to go into the article. He said that, I think it was today, he came out on Twitter, and he said that so 70 or 80% of all crypto are not securities. This is exactly what Gary Gensler himself said in MIT back in 19, 18, right before he became the CFCT, the SEC chair, right? So, yeah, the commodities chair came out and he said, yeah, in his speech, Benham said that 70-80% of these tokens are in the crypto market are not securities. Illinois court has confirmed that Bitcoin and Ethereum are commodities, right? And there's so many tokens that share the same fundamental values as the two core assets right here, right? So many. CFTC chairman Benham says that Illinois court has confirmed that Bitcoin and Ethereum are digital commodities under the the Commodity Exchange Act. And we just keep ignoring all of this. So I think what we're gonna see the CFTC step in a big way, especially if we do get Biden out of office. Democrats are gonna lose their grip, and we're going to see an ushered new regulated market, because we really need them to usher in with a new regulated market. This is getting out of hand, ridiculous, absurd. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. If I had to hear about Gary the goddamn Gensler one more freaking time, I'm gonna pull all my freaking hair out, man. It's losing my mind. All right, moving on. Crypto news, scam flourishes. You know what? I didn't really find too much else today, to be honest. Wanted to kind of browse through. Most of the stuff's old. Most of the stuff's already been kind of talked. We talked about a lot of the stuff yesterday. Nigerian finance minister urges SEC board to tackle crypto regulation challenges. I mean, it's just kind of nothing, man. Nothing in the news. The biggest thing that, again, I'm talking about that no one else is what happened today with the crypto vote, which did not occur, and they're rounding up the votes for tomorrow now because they've dragged it out another day. That is the biggest news. I want to see if I can refresh this, if anyone's talking about it, because I could not find any news on it. Scale Labs, Whale Movers. They're moving 16,000 ETH ahead of the spot ETF launch. Oh, come on. That's hardly any ETH, right? Jesus. There's the CFTC. There's nothing. There's just no news today, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's the big stuff I already covered. Already out there. Crypto payment service payer hit with record $10 million fines. Everyone's getting fined. Nothing new there. Bitcoin traders profit margins repeat 2022 bear market. Ooh, really? 22 bear market. That was scary. I don't think this really repeats that. We're also still up almost 100% on Bitcoin. Silly nonsense. Again, I just want to zoom out real quick. Take a breather. Oh my God, I might have a heart attack. Bitcoin, oh my God, it's only at 50,000. 50, no, I'm sorry. I'm nearing 60,000. Where were we back in July of 2023? Almost 25K, right about 30K, roughly about half of where we are right now. Still, Bitcoin up 100% on the year. Why are we funding this? Like, all the people on the news. What do you think? What do you think about Bitcoin? You think it's done? You think it's done? Everyone's talking about that on the news recently. Everyone's pulling up Pompliano and asking him, "Is this bull run over?" We can kind of dive into that real quick and just kind of look at the crypto news at the current moment. What pops up right there? There's Pompliano 12 hours ago. The only catalyst we need for Bitcoin is time. That's right, Pompliano. Bloomberg Business Live. Ooh, that's live right now. We got Bitcoin rises as Fed chair outlines risk of keeping rates too high for too long. That's damn right. We did have Powell come out and actually talk about stablecoins. One of the proponents of pushing stablecoins in Congress has reached out and put him on the spot. I think it was today, actually. I'm trying to find that on X on Twitter. Oh man, stablecoin. The problem with Twitter is trying to find anything relevant to the current time. Like, I think he's getting pulled back from other years. Jerome, 2024. I don't know. Stablecoin. Oh yeah, here it is.
Some good bipartisan work on the digital assets market structure bill and stablecoins. It's a place where I have hope that we're going to see some action in this Congress. I know you and I have privately spoken about stablecoins, and here in the House, in a bipartisan way, we've been working diligently to pass a bill to regulate payment stablecoins. This committee voted in favor of the legislation in a bipartisan way last year, and there have been numerous calls from this committee to you and to the Fed asking that you prioritize working with Congress to help push this legislation forward.
Stablecoin legislation.
Conversations with staff as well.
I think that's probably a good thing.
Directing your staff to finalize and support passage of stablecoin legislation this year.
So we've been, really pleased to take part.
It comes
in
out
this
there. He
process,
says we've been working on it. We're happy to work with them.
Being included in it, and we'll stay with it. We think it's really important.
Stay with it.
That we have
big words.
A federal framework for stablecoins, and again, we'll be all in on working with you to get that done.
We will be all in, specifically all in, and working with them on stablecoins. So yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. Yeah, so I wanted to bring that up as well because I heard that happened today as well. Another big thing. Again, no one's talking enough about. I've been watching crypto influencers all day, listening over the course of the day, and no one's talking about those two big things today, and that is, of course, Jerome Powell's statement on stablecoins and the House vote that was supposed to happen today, now moved tomorrow. Pay attention tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. It's scheduled. So get your C-SPAN on tomorrow. It's gonna be, oh dude, and it got heated today. With the crypto bill, the SAB 21 bill being thrown out on voting today. But yeah, so Biden will not veto FIT 21 if passed today. That did not happen. Well, that was back in May. See, I hate how they drudge up all this old nonsense. You gotta type in 2024 to get anything relevant. Man, that was 2 years ago. Ridiculous. The 21 bill's impact. This is back in July 5th. That was last week. Come on. What? I think that's AI. I think I saw her today. It's not what she's wearing. Yeah, I don't see any of that. Any of what I saw today on C-SPAN. All right. Well, we'll cover that tomorrow. I'm sure there's gonna be a whole bunch of it. But the back and forth right now between it was Matthew okay. Waters, Mrs. Waters, right, and McHenry was brutal. All right, let's get into the normies, I guess. Oh my God, let's check on the normies. What are we Googling today in normie land? Kawhi Leonard, butchering that, Los Angeles Clippers star, yada yada. George Clooney. I love Biden, but whoa, this might be actually relevant. Look at this. I love Biden, but we need a new nominee. George Clooney on the New York Times. Oh wow. Well, okay, there's something there. Samsung, number 3 on the list. AT&T unveils new Samsung Galaxy lineup. George Stephanopoulos. We got a crypto hardware wallet on a Samsung now. Is it built in? I know a lot of these phones, man. They want to get down with the crowd and get into crypto. Barron Trump. Where is Barron Trump going to college? What? One of Trump's kids? I don't know. We live in time. And I guess a movie with Andrew Garfield in it. Clarence Thomas, Rashida Jones, Violet Affleck, one of Affleck's kids, Alex D. Menard. Man, normies and their freaking celebrities, dude. Like, come on. Live in the now, man. This is all happening right now. We're talking about a financial revolution. We're talking about your revolution. This is 2024. This is the only revolution we're going to be a part of. We're not part of Wayne stock, Woodstock, or whatever stock. No stocks here, man. Just crypto. This is the future. God dang it. Yeah, even yesterday, Alec Baldwin. Like, this is nonsense, dude. Nonsense. It's all stupid crap. Anyway, the normies. Bitcoin, of course, sitting at wow, even lower than we were yesterday. 39 on the search. Of course, we're mimicking where we were back in February. Nothing new to see there. No one's searching Bitcoin, man. No one's searching Bitcoin in the time you need Bitcoin, and it will not be there in the future for you. All right. And yeah, I did want to dive one more quick. If I get back into crypto here. I did see today as well. Before I forget, California came out on Bitcoin, said that they want to push it big on the Ferris wheel in Santa Monica, California. Bitcoin. This was covered by Altcoin Daily, City of Santa Monica, and the proof of workforce. Jesus. So yeah, they post this image online after voting to open a Bitcoin office in California. It's crazy. More details are to come. Perhaps tomorrow? Well, we'll see. But yeah, stuff like this keeps popping up everywhere all the time, and people just keep ignoring it. Like, this is huge. Making huge moves in the market. Good for you, Bitcoin. Good for you. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got today. It's kind of kind of this slump market, man, slump time period for Bitcoin, when there's really nothing but positivity right around the corner. I mean, we have a failing currency, right? We have a president running with Bitcoin, running against Bitcoin. Who do you think is going to win? I mean, and in a nation where we're so divided and we can't even decide on. You know, we all agree abortion is bad, but there's one little tiny key thing and the one little thing, the stipulation here and there. Like, come on, we all think it's bad. Okay, get over it. It's over. It's not even. It's a bipartisan movement now. Okay, we're good, great, grand, wonderful. Move on to bigger and better things. We need to get out of this rut. We need to make some changes to our world. And we're running out of time because our world is slowly dying and we're slipping into the dystopian future. Yes. So yeah, let's just check Bitcoin real quick and then we'll call it for stream. Check in on, of course, Jasmine moving today. Looks like it's coming back down. Still sitting at about 24 and then 7/10 of a penny. So yeah, and I kind of drew this, so I'm not sure when, but it's kind of playing out these levels again. Just you keep getting stuck in these channels like every other coin. And yeah, we do have to break up above 2.5 pennies again. Until we can break out and try to get back through 3 cents, back to our year-to-date high of about 4.5 pennies. And yeah, that's just Jasmine. And of course, Bitcoin, similar kind of narrative, still stuck on a channel. We did break out a little bit today, which is bullish. And again, like I said yesterday, we're making new higher lows, right? We'll see if this holds. We'll know in about 20 minutes if it holds, if Japan and China and Germany want to play ball here. And I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. Look how well that played out. Jesus, I keep rubbing myself on the back. I pat myself on the back for that. But yeah, basically it's going to be the same kind of thing again tonight. We go back in on the 15-minute chart. We can zoom in and see how that played out. It's the same thing. That, you know, Japan's going to wake up. You're talking about the next largest economy to wake up, Japan. Then you're going to have China wake up. And then by what was it, 3 a.m., 5 a.m., around those time periods, we'll have pretty much the whole day over for them over there. And then we open up here in America. And around 8 or 9 o'clock, we're either going to sell or we're going to dump. And by where we currently are right now, and by the time we open, you know, for Japan, we'll know if we are going to sell off or they're going to sell off. It's the same kind of thing. And if you look at the overall trend in channels, you'll know who's going to sell off in which market. Unless there's a huge catalyst, like, I don't know, another country adopting Bitcoin in a huge way, or another country putting it on their balance sheet, or another pension, or maybe, like, you know, I don't know, someone's backing whatever currency with Bitcoin. I don't know, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. And so what I think what's going on right tonight, same sort of thing. We're going to play out. We're going to get in here around 9, 10, 11, 12. I'd say because we're kind of already come down from that, we've probably come up a little bit until about 3 a.m. again, and then touch maybe that right there. Who knows? Maybe we'll even go higher and hit that 60K again, right? We're going to test that. Try to get a new higher high, and then come down and get a new higher low, right? And that'll kind of put us right about back here on that previous higher high, right? So it might play out something like that, and that's a little further out actually than it should be. That's 10 a.m. That's we're well into our well that could come into fruition. Yeah, about 9 a.m. here in America, 10 a.m. Something like that. I'm guessing it's gonna play out something like that. A little bit more of a higher high and a lower low later, a higher low later. So I'm gonna leave that up and see how that plays out like the night before, and see if I can get 2 in a row. God damn it. We'll see. But yeah, I don't expect anything big, or not in the short term. We're still waiting on the rest of the sell-off, right? We got a day or two left, according to Cointelegraph or whoever the hell covers it, CoinGate or whatever. So that's what I see Bitcoin playing out. And again, these are such short time frames, man. If you zoom out and just look at the big picture and see where we are and see where we're headed. We haven't even hit the banana zone, right? The cycle top, right? We haven't even gotten anywhere near it. This is just in the last year or two that we're looking at right here on the chart. And yeah, you look back on the weekly chart and we're looking out for huge things. This pi cycle top, or cycle top, always occurs every single cycle. Sometimes it's a little lackluster than the previous one, but we always play out the same pattern, and we haven't even started yet. I mean, it's just begun. Next year is the big year for crypto. So yeah, just wanted to go over that. I think that's pretty much all the big things to cover. I mean, unless we want to take a look at gold. Yeah, gold's sitting at its all-time highs, right? Still sitting at all-time highs. Sitting at 2.4 thousand per ounce ish. So yeah, that's always a good indicator for Bitcoin as well, because those two assets are the most finite in the planet, right? And Bitcoin being the most finite of them. And gold, yeah, we can always find more, but and there's only so much on Earth. And then we can start mining the rest of the galaxy for them, because we know how it's made. Gold is made from stars, right? Exploded, resources in space, with exposed to high energy and temperatures. So, yeah, we can find more gold if we really need gold. All right, so that's all I got tonight, guys. I hope you have a great evening. I hope that you're staying safe. You're not playing with any crazy leverage or anything nuts. You're not getting shooken out by any of these damn bears, right? These freaking bears. And yeah, you're taking advantage, and you're using some of your silly funny money, and you're going out there and you're buying some Bitcoin or Cardano or of course Jasmine, right? Don't forget about Jasmine, or Solana even. Hell, Solana. Everyone's talking about Solana is going to be the next $600,000 asset, right? The next Ethereum, right? And I still think it could get bigger than Ethereum, to be honest. It's faster. It's already been widely adopted by so many major like service providers like Visa and MasterCard, and the like. It could be the next SWIFT system. That's what I'm predicting. Anyway, so anyway, stay safe. Have a great night. And oh wow, Moon, damn. Yeah, you are Burger King for the Whopper Wednesday. Yes, $3 Whopper Wednesday. You got to save those tendies, man, and throw that into Bitcoin, right? Throw that into Jasmine or whatever your big play is right now, Polkadot or whatever have you. But yeah, stream's over. Yeah, stream's over. And a little bit of a lackluster day, not too much in the news. Big takeaway, Moon, just so you don't have to watch. We're gonna rewind real quick. Yeah, take a look. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have 10:30 a.m. here in the United States. They are moving the crypto vote bill for SAB 21. That's going to be pushed out by the Dems if they do not get enough votes on the Democrat side. Yeah, so that's going to be a big thing to look out for tomorrow. Could be some crazy volatility around that tomorrow morning. So, actually, I should add that into my my prediction before I go. Because I actually was really on target for my last night prediction, even though it was very, very lackluster. It just played out like it did. I'm gonna have to move these guys real quick, but yeah, tomorrow morning, 10:30. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but they've had enough time now to convince enough people to vote against this in the Democratic Party. I would imagine it's probably not going to be good. I think they're going to try to squeeze whatever they can out of Biden and just get a little bit of a power move before the election. So we might actually see a sell-off. I'm actually going to do a what if they get a bad vote on the SAB 21 bill. And I'm going to say that it's probably going to sell off. Right there. I'm going to put that in red for tomorrow. We might go down to, I don't know, what was the previous low we had? Bounced off of 53. Yeah, let's just say we bounce off 53 again tomorrow. If they get a bad vote. But if they don't, who knows? Go to the moon. We go to the moon tomorrow. So that's what I'm predicting to happen tomorrow. Just based on the current narrative of Bitcoin and everything. But the sell-off, man, the sell-off's nothing. The whole Germany sell-off is nothing. It's just a big nonsense. So yeah, this is what I think is going to happen tomorrow in yellow. And if we get a bad vote, that could happen. And we just bounce off there again later. And maybe recover after all the FUD's over. But that's mostly for the banks, the custody crypto. It's not a huge Massive support at 48K, dude. Oh man, you know how many other projects I would sell off and buy a couple more percentages of Bitcoin? I go into my treasure trove of games and stuff and just start selling off massive hordes of video games to go fund more Bitcoin. $480 per percent, man. That'd be impressive by time zone to purchase. Anyway, I'm gonna call that first stream. Have a great night. I will catch you tomorrow, Moon. Enjoy your Whopper Wednesday, and yeah, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. And yeah, this is the Crypto Otaku signing off. Later.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You can always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Oh no! More pennies! No! I can't redeem this one anymore. Oh my god! Ah!